Coach Kruger, it's great to talk to you. Talk about your summer, man. How was it? I know you guys had some good workouts, and I guess you personally, did you get time away to relax with all the camps and things you had going on?
Yeah, summer was great. A lot going on, always with camps. Our players had a great summer in terms of picking up some classes as well as workouts. And Buddy, of course, at Durant's camp and then LeBron James' camp, and he played with the Bahamian national team. So all the guys had a good summer.
Well, now you guys, you're coming into this season, national ranking, number 19. You're picked top third in the Big 12. You made it to the NCAA tournament last year. How big of a factor does having expectations on the basketball team come into the way you got to prepare the guys this year?
Expectations are different. Last year, of course, under the radar a little bit, and this year expectations are much higher. And the guys understand that. They know we've got to do things better on both ends of the floor and line up and get better every day.
Well, one of the things that you talked about in Kansas City last week was kind of getting tougher under the basket and getting stronger on the boards. How much of that is a mental process, and how much of that is just getting guys physically stronger?
Yeah, it's a combination of the two. Certainly, it's got to be a part mentally of something that you want to do and want to work on every day. And the guys understand that we've got to get better in those areas, and it's been a big area of focus in the first few weeks of practice here.
Now, you've got a team that's heavy with returning starters and experienced guys, but you do have to replace the athleticism of Cam Clark, who was your second leading scorer, and then you had the leadership of Tyler Neal. Who were some of your front runners to fill those roles?
Cam and Tyler did a really good job last year, and this year with the junior class of Ryan Spangler and Buddy Hield, Isaiah Cousins, really had a good off season. Those guys love to be in the gym. They love to work. They all have that team-first type mentality, those attitudes that really benefit the younger players. So those three guys together have given us great leadership.
Talk about your four freshmen. What are you expecting to see from them, and how have they looked since they've been on campus?
They've done a good job. They've done a really good job. Two guys, Kadeem Lattin and Damani McNeese, are very similar to each other in that they're long and rangy and athletic and just a ton of upside, but come every day with a great attitude about learning and getting better. And then Dante Buford, still waiting word on the eligibility issue relative to some accreditation of his high school classes. We'll get that a little bit later. And then Bola Holiday, working really hard every day. Great attitude about helping the team any way he possibly can.
One of the fun things we've been able to enjoy is watching your guys, Buddy Hield and Isaiah Cousins, grow up over the last couple of years. Talk about, you mentioned Buddy's summer that he had, and Isaiah obviously had an interesting summer as well. Talk about their improvement from where they were when you got them to where they are now, what you're expecting from them, and also throw in there the addition of how Jordan Woodard complements your guard play.
One of the more satisfying, gratifying things as a coach is to see young people change and make progress and get better. And those three guys you're talking about love to get in the gym. They love to work at it. And as a result of their attitudes toward working, they've all gotten better. And, I think Jordan, from a freshman, really good freshman year last year, he'll jump it a lot going into his sophomore year. Typically, young players make the biggest jump between their freshman and sophomore year just because they've been through now the Big 12 one time, and they know the things they've got to work on a little bit more clearly. But all three have done a great job, and again, it happens because they've invested time and they've done it sincerely.
How special is that trip to the Bahamas going to be for Buddy Hield and then for you guys?
Be a great trip. Be a great competition, a great field down there, and of course for Buddy going home, a lot of family and friends, they're excited about that as well. So good timing for a trip like that.
Well, one other guy we want to talk about is Ryan Spangler. He came back to play closer to home in Oklahoma. He's been with you for 3 years now working out, but last year was his first year to play. I guess he's going into his third season with you. Last year was his first year to play. How key is he going to be to what you want to accomplish under the basket this year?
Ryan's the key in everything we do. Just a coach's delight because he brings that work ethic, that attitude about getting better every day to practice. All the other players on the team really benefit from that. Ryan's a guy that's worked really hard during the off season on that mid-range jumper, and he's shooting that with a lot more confidence. But terrific rebounder. Again, just very, very important in everything that we do on both ends of the floor.
All right, Coach, final question for you. We're all hoping to see Tayshawn Thomas on the floor with you guys. What's the latest on his situation, and when are you hoping to have a resolute answer on him?
Hoping to have something relatively soon. Again, providing information to the NCAA, and it's been a good collaboration to this point in terms of getting as much information in front of them as we possibly can. But Tayshawn works awfully hard. Very mature young guy, going to graduate in May. Done everything right, and we're hopeful for good ruling, but haven't heard anything back yet.
Coach, it's always a pleasure to talk to you, and once again, we appreciate your time. We're looking forward to seeing you guys this season.
Thanks, Matt. Appreciate it.
Take care, Coach.
You bet.